Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. Today's look, I decided to do a glittery, like green, purple, pink, I don't know, I was just kind of inspired by the shirt that I'm wearing, and I've been really in the mood to use loose glitter recently. I know I've been a little bit MIA lately, just with the holidays and work and everything. It's been really busy, and I haven't really had a chance to sit down and film or edit any of my videos. I haven't really been active on any of my social medias, haven't really posted anything on Instagram either, but I'm definitely, since it's the new year, it's 2018 now, and I'm going to try and really keep up with that kind of stuff. There's a lot in store for me this year, and I'm super excited to not only expand my YouTube, but kind of start my business per se. Not really a business, but I have been doing a lot of freelance work. Locally, I've been doing wedding makeup, homecoming makeup, you know, just stuff like that, or for any occasions, for dance recitals. And yeah, so if you're in my area and you want your makeup done, please hit me up and let me know, because I love doing that and I love meeting new people. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and if you want to know how I got this Enchanted look, then just keep watching. So to start off today's look, I'm going to be priming my eyes with the same old concealer that I've been using, which is, that's the wrong one, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15 Fair. Concealer down, I'm going to be going in with this cream colored shade from the Kathleen Lights in Morphe palette. And to do that, I'm just going to take the same brush that I've been using. If I can find it, what the hell? Alright, I don't know what happened to that, so just use a very large brush. I'm just going to take this Luxie 660 foundation brush. I usually use this to set my under eyes with. But I'm just going to use this. Since I can't seem to find my wet and wild brush for some reason. This look today is going to be based around the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I'm mostly going to be using colors out of this. I might use a few ones from other palettes, but my goal today is to be using the shade Cosmo, which is this really pretty glitter right here. I did do a look on somebody with this glitter for homecoming a few months ago. I really like how it turned out, and I wanted to make a tutorial out of it, but I also kind of wanted to incorporate like a little bit of green and purple in there too, to kind of like blend in with my shirt. I think I'm just going to start by taking the shade Musk, which is that one right there, and blending that into my crease. I actually think I'm going to take a little bit of Eden, which honestly this is one of my favorite shades in this whole palette, and that's just this really pretty like peachy color right here. And I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to blend it towards the top of the color that we just put down. I'm not focusing any of this on the outer corner really at all, because I am going to go in and cut the crease, just because we are using a loose glitter. I just want to make sure that it looks really nice and neat. And right underneath of those two shades, I'm going to be dipping into a little bit of Amethyst, which is this one right here. You just want to really focus that right underneath of the shades that we just put down. Because I do want to add a little bit of green into this look, I'm going to take this random, I don't think it's by the Color Institute. It came in like a whole like thing that like pulls out, but this piece kind of it broke off, and it does like pulls out like that. It's got a bunch of stuff in here. These are all lipsticks, and then this is like blushes, and then there's like a few glitters in there, but it does work. And they do have some nice greens down here, which I don't have of anything else. So I'm going to take these two right here and mix those a little bit. I'm going to put this in the outer corner. on. I feel like I lost a little bit of the purple that I had in there, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit smaller brush. I'm just gonna take this one right here. It's pretty fluffy and smaller. I'm going to take Amethyst again. Just put it like right where the green meets with the other colors. Taking my fluffy brush again, I'm going to dip back into Eden and just sweep that over the top right here. Get a little bit more of that pink back in there. And blend it all out. I'm just going to take my same concealer that I've been using, which is my Maybelline Fit Me. And where did I put it? Look. I just had it. I'm going to be just going to dab the brush on there. And cut my crease. And usually when I do this, I just like to apply it to the middle first. Just sort of blend it out. And we are only going to take this halfway. I'm going to take my fluffy brush really quick and dip back into the green just a little. And just blend that into the concealer. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking my new Hard Candy glitter glue. I've only used this one other time, but I actually think I really like it. It definitely keeps the glitter in place, and it is super, super tacky, so it's really good. So I'm just gonna, since it isn't a squeezy tube, I'm just gonna like squeeze a little out and like dab my brush on the top, and you don't need a whole lot of this really when you put it on. And I'm just gonna kind of pat it onto where I want it. Take Cosmo, that glitter in the Desert Dusk palette. I'm just gonna pick it up with the same brush and pat that on there. That glitter is on, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and just swipe it right over that cut crease just to get all the excess glitter. And there is a lot of fallout with this stuff, so be really careful. Make sure you do it before your face makeup. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out a little bit more. Take Eden again and pop that on the top a little bit more. So now I'm just going to cut the other crease and do the same thing I did to this eye. Alright, so both eyes are done, for the shadow at least. Alright, so I'm going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara. And then I'm going to put on some falsies. And I kind of want to use a little bit more of dramatic lashes today. Just because I haven't used them in a while and I feel like I, should probably change it up since I've been using a lot of the same stuff recently. So for mascara, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara, which looks like that. So just popped on my lashes off camera really quick and added a little bit of eyeliner to the top lash line just to blend the band in with my real lashes. So now to get started on the face, I'm going to be taking my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer to prime my face. I'm going to use this little guy right here. You're probably wondering what the heck is that. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I just went and got a sample of it at People's because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not, you know, before I bought the whole thing. So just got a sample of it, and I've used it a few times now, and I love this foundation so much. I'm definitely going to purchase the full size. It makes my skin look so good. It makes me look like a baby. I mean, I'm only 19, but it makes me look really youthful. Take my damp Eco Tools Beauty Sponge to blend this out. I'm going to be using the same one that I've used on the rest of my face. I'm just going to apply that to my normal places. But I think for today I'm only going to keep it under my eyes. I'm not going to worry too much about highlighting the rest of the face. And then I'm just going to blend that out. I'm going to be using some liquid highlighter today for a change. So I'm not going to set my face yet, but I'm going to go in with my NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. Just looks like this. And this one is in the shade Sunbeam. And it's just a really pretty, like, light pink color. Oh, wow. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and just kind of blend it out with my finger. Next, I'm going to take the small side of my beauty sponge and just kind of tap that into the skin. I don't know if you can really tell. I've had this product for a while now, and I know my cousin uses it a lot, or at least she likes it, and I don't know, I just feel like it's not, I don't know, I feel like it's not that intense. Maybe that's just me being bougie, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more to either side. Oh yeah, see, now I'm building it up. Now it's looking good. I'm just gonna blend that in with this. Alright, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more to that side. And now we're getting somewhere. I do notice that this does dry pretty quickly. And it feels like it's drying down almost completely. But we're gonna set it down with some powder highlight too. But first, I'm gonna take my Kokie contour palette and set my under eyes with this middle shade right here. Using the same Luxie brush I used earlier. Or the 660 brush, and just swipe that on my under eyes. Taking this one next to it, just at my chin, and then around my nose and my smile lines, just because those tend to crease a lot more. In my forehead. Alright, and then right before we set the highlight, I'm going to do contour and blush first. So for contour, I'm just going to use my contour palette again and use the lightest brown shade. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to use my butter bronzer today. So I'm going to use my Physicians Formula butter bronzer. And this is just that same Wet n Wild brush that I've been using as well. For blush, I am going to use this Bella Pierre Cosmetics blush. It's their mineral blush in the shade Autumn Glow. This is what the container looks like. It's more of it has a little bit of shimmer to it. I used to use this all the time. I got this in an Ipsy bag. And it is a loose powder blush, so you want to be really careful with this. It's a really pretty, like a light peachy shade. And I just usually take whatever in the cap and dust that on my cheeks. Is that really dark? I feel like that's really, really dark. I'm just gonna take my beauty sponge and just kind of like pat that into the skin just because I feel like it might be a little bit crazy. Is it just me? So to set down the highlight, because it is more of a pinky glow, what do I want to use? I think I'm just going to top it off with a little bit of Champagne Pop from Becca. And I'm not taking very much of this. I'm just kind of lightly patting it into the compact. Because I still want that pinkish glow in there. I don't want to go over it too much with something different. I'm just adding that a little bit on the nose. Alright, is it just me, or from straight on do I look like... Is that blush like super shimmery? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of like shimmery blushes or shimmery bronzers. I'm just gonna do my brows off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just popped my brows on off camera because I feel like that kind of gets old. You know, watching me do the same thing. I haven't really changed anything about my brow routine. So now I'm just gonna finish off the eyes. Alright, so I zoomed in so you can finish the eyes off. And for the lower lash line, actually, you know what? Before we do the lower lash line, I'm going to take my Ciate London Wonderland Wonder Wand Gel Kohl Liner, which looks like that. And I'm just going to tight line with that. I'm going to take my Rite Aid brush, which is just this really flat, thin brush right here. And I'm going to dip into the first greens that we used and just put that as close to the lash line as possible. Alright, and doing the same thing, I think I'm going to take a little bit of Enchanted, that darker green that we used, and focus it just on the outer corner. Take my Mika Cosmetics brush, the fluffy angled one we used earlier, and I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. I'm going to take Amethyst, which is the purple shade that I used, and tapping all the excess off on that, I'm going to take it right below that green. I'm going to put some mascara on the lower lash line, and I'm going to use, probably just going with my Kokie Volume and Length Mascara. I'm going to add a brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight. I've been really loving to use Beam from the Jaclyn Hill palette to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone with. Try to make my looks as wearable as possible, so you guys can actually recreate them and wear them on a day-to-day basis, or like even to an occasion or something. So because we do have kind of like a pinky corally color on the eyes, not only in the glitter but that shade Eden, I have one that matches that pretty well, which is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit liquid lipstick in the shade Nudist Peach. So that's it. This is the final look. I hope you guys really liked what I created today. I know it's a little bit different, adding the green in there, but I really just, I don't know, I just kind of feeling the enchanted, woodsy, mystical type of vibes today, especially with this shirt that I have on. Normally I would finish off with a setting spray, but I don't have any, and I know I haven't really used any in my last videos either. It's because I haven't had any in a really long time, and I do need to get some of that. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys can recreate this look for yourselves. And yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!